Good evening. There are growing calls tonight for a public inquiry into the Robert Pickton case as more details emerge, now that the remaining 20 murder charges against him have been set aside. Most of the publication bans in the Pickton case have been lifted, and we are now hearing evidence that the jury at his murder trial did not. The release of these new and shocking details is prompting some strong reactions from the families of the women that Pickton murdered, including here on Vancouver Island, and more calls for an inquiry. Shachi Curl has our top story and the graphic details.
These are among the thousands of documents collected during the course of the Robert Pickton trial. They contain information that until now could not be reported. Pickton was charged and convicted of killing 6 women, sex trade workers connected to Vancouver's downtown east side. Yesterday, charges against Pickton related to the murders of 20 other women were stayed, and as a result, the publication ban is now lifted. Information about the crimes and the police investigation are coming to light, information that was kept from the jury.
The public has to have access to as much of the information as is necessary for it to be able to scrutinize and debate what happened and whether people did a good job.
The new details include the story of a bloody knife fight between Pickton and an alleged would-be victim on his farm. The struggle sent both Pickton and a prostitute to the same hospital back in 1997. Doctors removed a handcuff on the prostitute's wrist using a key found in Pickton's pocket. At the time, charges against him were dropped. Other gruesome details revealed DNA of the murdered women found in processed meat on his farm. Marnie Frey was murdered by Robert Pickton. In Port Hardy today, her parents and daughters say they are happy the public is finally hearing these details.
It's about time. I think the public needs to know exactly what happened and what we've gone through.
They're still calling for a public inquiry into how police, who were aware of Pickton as far back as the mid-90s, couldn't arrest him until 2002.
But damn it, you know, they knew about this clown in 1998, and so did some of their other people. Like Kim Roscoe knew about it. And what did they do with him? They gave him the golden handshake and said goodbye. I mean, this is a crock.
Attorney General Mike de Jong could decide on an inquiry as soon as next month. Meantime, the Freys say these details are only the beginning of what the public will learn.
Well, I think they are going to be horrified, and that's why I didn't like the media ban to start with. I think if the public should know what's going on.
More information will include Pickton's jailhouse confession, but to the relief of the Freys and 25 other families, a ban will remain on access to photos and of body parts found on the farm. In Victoria, Shachi Curl, A News.